Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive manner. I was thinking, I always dwell on the positive side of life. I talk about motivation all the time, personal development, self mastery, self improvement, and all of those good things. However, I believe it would be remiss if I don't talk about its alternative, at least occasionally, because we live in a world of duality, if you like, the light and the darkness. And although I refer to happiness, it's actually much deeper than that because that's, if you like, the generic term. That's the happiness is what everyone thinks they're after. But joy and the contentment that brings, the peace that brings, the love that brings, that's really the elixir of life. Happiness is as fleeting as the clouds in the sky. Happiness, rather like sadness, it can come and go. But joy, I believe, is our very essence. However, I was thinking, if you had told me just a few short years ago, in actual fact, that I would be as content as I am currently, at times, I wouldn't have believed you because, believe it or not, there was a time where I was profoundly unhappy. And we're talking about unhappiness to the point of, seriously wanting to check out of here. Not wanting to be around. I was unhappy with myself, unhappy with how I was living. Now, I never got that diagnosed. I didn't need a doctor to tell me, oh, Mr. Lambert, you're depressed. I don't like labels. I believe labels limit you. And again, with respect, I know both sides of the argument. In truth, there's always more than two. But I personally, the way I see it, I find labels unhelpful. As soon as one, because it defines you, and you're much bigger than anything. I knew even at my worst, and this is what got me through, even when I'd lost hope, seemingly lost hope, and was in my blackest, what they call the dark night of the soul, there was a part of me that knew that wasn't the real me. That there was more to come. And so I encourage you, a bit of an aside, but if anyone's labelled you a doctor and anyone in the medical profession, your family, your friends, your peer group, even a teacher, that don't let that box you in. You're so much more than a label. You go, oh, I'm depressed. You're bigger than depression. Oh, I'm lazy. You're bigger than laziness. Or, oh, I've got ADHD. That doesn't define you. Or, oh, I've got dyslexia. So what? Whatever it is, alcoholic, addict. You're so much bigger than that. And yes, I respect, for some people it might help. But I think this, as soon as you lay claim to a label, you've limited yourself. And I believe in limitlessness. I believe in your unstoppable power that is there if you but don't limit yourself. And labels in great shape and form, that they limit you. So I just encourage you to look at that labels. But I wanted to encourage you in particular if you are struggling, because today, yes, I am a motivational speaker. I offer hope to others. I talk about the power of positive transformation. I did it in my own life, so I know it's possible in business, in relationships, in one's health. Any facet of life you can improve for the better. However, what's powerful, and I need you to know that if you're not feeling on top of the world, that I wasn't always like this. And so it's so important to know that, indeed, if you had told me a few years ago that things could have got better, at one point I would have thought you were stupid. That's just being honest. But I really want to encourage you because things do get better. And I know when you're going through them, it's, for all the world, it's hard to, it's hard to realise that. But I just want to encourage you, if you do hold on, it could be tomorrow, it might be next week, it might be next month, it might be next year. But at some point, the clouds do part, the sun does come up again, things do get better, your heart does mend, you find another even better job, you get a new friend. Whatever it is you're struggling with, your real self, your truest self, your unstoppable self, the essence of you, dare I say, the part that you can't touch, that is bigger than your problem. And it's certainly bigger than your depression or unhappiness. So I hope to encourage you that if you are going through some things, know that it will pass. Know that you're bigger than that. And if anything, look to me. I really, I don't talk about it a lot, but like I said, I didn't want to live. That's it. I didn't want to go on, and yet by holding on, by fighting, literally and metaphorically in my case, to see another day, for never truly losing hope. If maybe in myself, yes, but at least that things could, at some level in my deeper self, I never truly lost hope that tomorrow could be better. And it did, and it has done. So I hope this video has encouraged someone out there. Like I say, hold on if you are going through some things, and know that you can reach out at any time to me. And there are others, of course. There are many wonderful people that work for various charities that are here for you, and you do matter, and it's important that you stick around, because as I say, you matter. We all matter. So as always, I hope this video has been of value. You are unstoppable, and I believe in you.